So I decided to buy an Arduino kit a few days ago since it's something I really enjoyed doing a few years back. It's the first time since after completing my final year project at university along with some personal ones at home. I thought it would be really nice to reconnect with this hobby of mine and start posting a new series on YouTube about it. Just have some chilled vibes and have some fun and see where I can go with it. So today we're gonna build a really simple project. Nothing fancy, just a nice way to ease into it and get back into the swing of things. So with that being said, let's get started. To start off this project, we're gonna use the following components: an Arduino Mega, a green LED, some circuit wires, 2 resistors, and a push button. And we're gonna be adding these onto the breadboard to make things a bit easier. So let's begin. So at this point we have wired up the circuit and everything seems to be working fine. The LED is turning on and off when we push the button, which is exactly what we wanted. So just to briefly look over the code, we can see over here line 1, the button pin has been put to pin 2 and the LED pin is on pin 13. Within the setup we basically initialized both pins, the button pin and the LED pin. This is an input, the button, and the output is the LED. And now within the void loop is essentially what we want to happen. That's the way I see what goes in the void loop. So within the void loop you can see that the button state, we're reading it digitally. So at this point in the if statement, if it is low, as in if the button has not been pressed, then the LED will be on, and if the button is pressed, then the LED will turn off, which is why when we connected the wire you can see that the LED always stays on because the button hasn't been pushed. But at this point we can take it quite a lot further, and that's exactly what I'm going to do at the moment. So I'm going to go over to the computer into the IDE sketch, and what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to paste another code that I got from ChatGPT beforehand. This one reads a lot cleaner, and I just want to go in and change things. So I basically want to define another LED and I want to define another button. So I will, once I've defined all of that, then I will go in and change the circuit to match what is in the Arduino sketch. But basically once we have the initial stuff working, we can go in and we can change things and add things and do whatever we want, really. So now we basically took the code, we understood it, and we've decided we're just going to add more LEDs onto it and another push button. Okay, so now that that's written up, we can now go in and actually implement this as part of the circuit. that wraps up this video, and as you can see, I started off with a very basic code that I generated from ChatGPT, and then I started making the circuit for it. Then after, when everything was working, I decided that I could go into the code and change things to add another LED and another push button, and got them to work as well. So you can see that it just proves the concept that when you have something working, you can go in and tinker with it as much as you like and change things to the way you want things to work. So what I find very fascinating about Arduino is that you have so many different components that you can just play around with and just get working, and it's a very intelligent way to pass time as well. And on this series, I want to try experimenting with the many different components that the kit has, and just start making amazing projects with them. And with the help of ChatGPT, I mean, you can let your creativity run like crazy. So honestly, I hope you enjoyed this video, you stuck around with me and learned a few things, and if not, then hopefully through the series we'll be learning more stuff together. So thank you so much for sticking around and watching until the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next video of this series. Take care.